everyone's doing well. Something that's come up in many different ways is first of all with my son, because actually we're getting ready to start school again, and he would talk to me about people that he was having issues with, and we would talk about maybe why children were behaving the way they were, or why people were being mean. And one of the biggest things I would point out to him, and also now my daughter, my youngest daughter, now that she's getting older, is you never know what happens once those children get home. You never know how their parents treat them and what they do. And then I recently had my 25-year reunion, and you just learn more and more. So I want to say at my 20-year reunion, you kind of heard the stories about what happened when my classmates went home when they were little, like what they had to endure and experience with their parents. Just because you're a parent does not mean you know what you're doing, nor does it mean that you can handle it. So you never know what happens to people once they go home. And so you kind of got that, and you had a lot more empathy for those people with what they were dealing with when they went home as kids. But then you go to the 25-year reunion and you find out what happens to some of those people when they were going home, just a few years ago. So just something to take into consideration, especially about the mean people. Those people that we all just love and adore and learn so much from, is you don't know what happens once they go home. You don't know how they're treated by their significant other. The people in the office that have to gossip, you don't know how empty their life may be without it. So I'm not excusing their behavior, and I definitely don't want you to excuse their behavior, but maybe have a little bit of empathy for them. If you're feeling judged, by the people who tend to judge you, just know it never, ever, ever has anything to do with you. It's more about them and what they're dealing with in their life. So the point of today is to just have empathy for people and their experiences. So even though they're trying to be strong at work or trying to be strong in a friendship or whatever, you don't know what happens when they go home, how they feel when they go home, how they're treated when they go home. So just asking for some empathy, that's all. I hope you all are doing well. If you have any questions or comments, please share them. Would like more information about me, check out lightofmind.org. Thank you so much for taking the time. I greatly appreciate you.